recording now. It's all of you shaping up. Pull yourselves together.
It's the Cream Pod, dude.
This is the Cream Pod, episode 23. We're back with the 23rd. The fucking Jordan Pod.
Is the Jordan Pod?
It is.
The LeBron Pod,
No.
dude.
No.
It's not. I
Yeah.
knew you would try to say something like that for some reason.
No, I hate LeBron,
It's
dude.
kind of like deja vu.
I mean, I don't hate him, but not a fan.
I've never understood the anti-LeBron stuff. Because you were speaking out against LeBron like before everything got political.
Yeah, I mean, because he traded up on the Cavs, dude. Like he
him
effectively
since-
like ruined the
You've hated
NBA,
him since
dude.
like 2010.
Yeah, ever since he left Cleveland. As a kid, I was like, ooh, that's a bitch move. Like,
Yeah.
You hate him or KD more?
I mean, I don't like either of them, honestly, but I don't know.
Where
Whatever.
did he go to the Heat?
He went to the Heat with
Yeah.
D Wade and
I
Bosh.
remember that. Oh, yeah. They played the Celtics in
Yeah, they
the
beat
finals.
Celtics,
In the
I'm pretty sure.
conference finals,
Yeah.
and then they lost to the fucking Mavericks year one to Dirk, dude.
That was
Dirk
like
had
one
a
of the
legendary
coldest
run, yeah.
seasons ever.
Didn't the Heat win one with LeBron, though?
Yeah, they
Like
won two.
2 or 3.
Who did they
They
play in
won
the
two.
finals?
They played the Spurs twice in the finals and won one, and then they won one over the Thunder, dude.
They did win one over the Thunder.
I thought the Mavericks won.
So
one
they only
over
went
the
fucking
Thunder.
2-2 in the finals, dude.
Yeah, they weren't too crazy when you look back at it now.
2-2 in the finals is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean,
Bro, for a fucking Dick Ryder fucking Trader All-Star team, dude.
Dang, you didn't like Mario Chalmers from that team?
I mean, he was all right, dude, but the team wasn't about Mario
Battier?
Chalmers, dude. I do kind of like Battier. But they weren't a part of that. They were just on the fucking team. Like, fucking, when all
They
that
were
shit
there.
happened. That's what I'm saying. They were on the team,
Yeah, no, they were there.
but they weren't a part of, like, the fucking trader shit, dude. So what's been on your heart lately, dude?
Who, me?
Yeah.
On my heart?
Didn't you say you were going to, like, announce something? Like, a big announcement?
Is this like a setup or something?
I thought you were going to announce, like, you're talking about, like, your sexuality or something.
Oh, all right. Fuck you, dude.
I didn't think it was sexual. I thought it was like something about transitioning.
What's been on your heart, Trey? For real, just tell us right now what's been on your heart.
Actually, you
dude.
know what?
You know
Speaking
what
of hearts,
something
what's
has
up
been
with
on
the
my
heart on your shirt, dude?
The Trey and Joe Paw Patrol shirt.
Yeah, why don't you tell me what the fuck you're wearing?
Yeah, I was at the State Fair last night, and I've been drinking a little, having a good time at the fair. We passed this dude who's like doing custom shirts with the spray paint. I see there's a Paw Patrol one, and I was with Trey, dude, just having such a good time, and like to commemorate.
It wasn't
that, dude.
only even with me.
Well, we had another friend too, but I was looking at Trey, being like, "Damn!" I was like, "Trey really is a good buddy."
You had
And,
to clarify you weren't on a date just now.
Yes.
I was looking at him, and I was like, "You know what?"
This is gay.
I said Trey and Joe with a heart, and it's Paw Patrol.
I do like Paw Patrol.
So I was thinking about, I was like looking at Paw Patrol.
So gay.
I was like, that's a good show for the kids, Paw Patrol tells kids that it's not everyone has to go be a fucking influencer or some shit. Someone's got to work the real jobs.
Does Paw Patrol tell you that?
Yeah, it's like fucking policemen, firemen, like a mechanic or whatever. They do they're like tradesmen and like civil workers, dude.
Yeah, I actually never watched it.
Civil
but
servants.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like me and you, bro. Paw Patrol, some shit that's good.
Neither of you are civil servants.
Well, we aren't technically, dude. We do
I
have this
serve my
podcast,
community.
but
you serve the community?
I serve my community.
I
didn't
serve
know that.
cunt to the community, bro. My local community, I'm serving cunt, bro.
Fuck no, dude. I don't know.
I feel like my favorite thing to do, bro, public, is see have you ever seen a gay dude own like a Karen? Like I
No.
feel like gay dudes to Karen is like Paper Beach Rock. Like it's like fucking they got him.
It really is. I feel like middle-aged white women that are bitchy, like Karens, like the kryptonite is a gay white guy.
Because they can hit him on their level, like as like a female, but they also have like a man's logic and reasoning. So they're really just like firing on. That shit needs to get nerfed, dude.
It's kind of OP.
No, dude, I remember some gay kids from high school that would own teachers. I saw that video, bro. It was like body cam footage of a female cop like freaking out on this dude. And then it actually turned out he was a sassy gay guy, and he like lit her up and then sued her and won.
He served cunt.
She
dude.
like got fired from the force and shit.
No, they hate that, bro. Those videos, which I respect the police force, obviously, dude.
You
but
do look like you back the boys in blue.
I do, but some of these girl cops in these police videos I watch, dude, it's like, what the fuck is that bitch's problem, bro? Like I saw this one. Who was it? I think it was Trippie Redd. It was like this like fiery like Latina chick cop, dude, and she was just ripping into Trippie Redd and was like, "Oh hell no, like not on my roads, like speeding. Like I'm gonna need you to get in your car, and I'm gonna need you to pull over there. Like you are not free to go." Like she was going. I
Was
was
this like a video you saw?
this was like a
Like
body
body
cam.
cam.
Yeah,
It was Trippie Redd.
Trippie Redd in Florida, dude. So he had got pulled over for speeding. And like 3 other cars pulled over with him when he got pulled over. And they were like sketched the fuck out, like the cops. Which I kind of understand. But like they knew the situation once they did like even a little investigating. They're like, oh, this is like a rapper. We're in fucking Miami or whatever. And she was still like, hell nah. Like
Damn.
that shit was crazy. And usually you watch like Code Blue Cam or something, you go to the comments. Most of the people are on the cop side and are making fun of the perpetrator or whatever. And on this one they were like
Victim.
this bitch is tripping. All the comments were anti that lady cop, dude.
Damn. Well, yeah, I feel like once they realize he's famous, like it would make sense.
I think that revs some cops up, which is kind of what happened to the Tyreek Hill thing, bro. Like Tyreek Hill was obviously being a jackass.
So I haven't seen I just know he got arrested and there's like some bullshit around it.
I think he was speeding, and that's why he got pulled over. And then he like gave him his shit, and then like rolled his window back up, and that like pissed him off.
Now I watched the video. He was being a complete jackass, bro. But like the Hispanic cop maybe did a little too much, bro.
He was being aggressive from rip, but also I think if it's true, I think Tyreek was going like 16 and 30, and all cops are just aggressive when you are speeding that bad.
I don't think the cop should be fired or anything, bro.
So what happened?
You should have a stern.
So this dude Tyreek Hill was speeding. He's in like a fucking McLaren on the way to the game, I think.
yeah,
He was
on the way
driving
to
a
the game.
McLaren.
Yeah, and
Like, blacked out.
the cop goes up to his window and he like barely rolls the window down and like gives them their license, and they start like asking him questions, and he goes, "Go ahead and write me a ticket. Go ahead and write me a ticket." And just rolls his window up, and his car is like blacked out. Like you can't see in the fucking window. And they start knocking on his shit, like just knocking like aggressively on the window, and he like rolls his shit down and is like, "Don't be knocking on my shit, man," and like rolls his window back up, dude. And they're like, "Get the fuck out of the car," and they yank him out of the car, and they threw him on the ground and put him in handcuffs. That's what happened. Like that cop, he pissed that cop off, dude.
And this happened like the other day, right?
And people were saying it's like a
This was,
racial
like,
thing.
before the game.
That cop seemed to be Hispanic to me, dude.
He could have still been racist.
I mean, yeah, but like that's not like, I feel like they're trying to put it into like a narrative of like basic
Racist cop.
white racist cop, dude. Especially the head of an election, like this has been pushed out by media, dude. They want to have like a little mini George Floyd.
I saw something on Twitter today. I don't know if this is true or not, but it said that the cop reached out to Tyreek Hill and said he was sorry. And Tyreek Hill didn't accept his apology and wants
Like,
him
because he's a
fired.
jackass, dude. Like Tyreek Hill's a fucking jackass, bro. Like in the video, he was being a jackass.
Yeah, he's been a douche.
I saw some
He has
shit.
done some questionable things in his
I haven't
past.
seen it. So.
He gave that press release and was like, "Just imagine, like, if I wasn't Tyreek Hill, what would have happened to me?" And I saw somebody quote that shit on Twitter, be like, "You'd be in jail already for beating the shit out of your kid and your wife." Like,
Did he do that?
no, he's been like a convicted, it
It was like when he was.
He was at OSU,
got
dude.
kicked out, and then he went to like community college,
Oklahoma State for the.
and then made it back.
Oh, for real? So he got in trouble.
You hear the shit?
While he was
the
in
little
school?
Uzi they're playing.
Oh, the football game.
Suss it up, do too much.
We
When I
live
got home.
like right next to a high school, and it's not picking up on our mics, but we can like fully hear like the announcements of a football game that's going on right now.
No, they're playing that. Suss it
Oh,
up.
right
do too
when
much.
right when I got home, they were playing the real Slim Shady, and it was like
Classic.
the dirty version, like
Oh
cussing and everything.
damn.
I like could hear like the lyrics like clear as day though from the house.
So they're not fucking around.
Did you
I
call
don't
the
think they
school
were.
board?
I thought about calling that shit. I was like, no way. Thought about calling one of my people from up north.
Damn, whoever's running that PA system is sick as fuck.
Fuck.
Damn, dude.
No, you're asking me if I had some shit on my heart.
Yeah,
I
what's on your
actually
heart,
do
dude?
have some shit on my heart.
Let's hear it, bro.
It's the cats and dogs of Springfield, Ohio.
No, they have gone through it, dude. The cats and dogs. Apparently, they're just on the fucking menu for Haitians out there. dude.
Okay, how true is
No,
that?
there's like videos.
I know there is a video of that crazy lady eating that shit, but is that like an isolated incident or are they really doing that
Okay.
shit?
I think there's multiple incidents like that.
What happened? There's been reports. People have claimed that has happened in this town in Ohio, dude.
Like a sanctuary city.
Springfield, Ohio. And no one's been convicted of anything. I think someone from Springfield, like a government official, said that there haven't been any credible claims about this. But there is that video of like that body cam video that's been released. And it appears to be is a woman who looks like she could be a Haitian immigrant. I mean, I don't know, dude, for a fact.
She wasn't like speaking back.
But they were everyone was like, she ate the cat. And they're like, the cat's like dead over there. She was eating it. And they were like smiling. She like showed her teeth. I'm not sure if there was blood or not. But that was in a different town in Ohio.
Oh, so that's I don't know. That sounds kind of not true then.
I mean, I think it's up in the it's kind of becoming meme.
How credible is Joe right now, though?
I mean,
Is this a credible source?
Is that what you saw?
it's credible until refuted with
I don't
better
know.
evidence, dude.
He just shared what he knew, I guess. But I don't know. I've seen a lot of stuff about that, and then during the debate, Trump was like, "They're eating our cats, they're eating our dogs and shit."
Which he shouldn't have said, I don't think.
He shouldn't have said that shit, dude.
He took some
It was
bait,
a little
bro.
unhinged.
He didn't have a terrible debate, but
He could have done better. I feel.
he could have done better. Everyone acts like Kamala did so much. It felt so like it felt like she was going to answer a question and say the same thing no matter what the question is. Like her answer and what she was about to say, like barely ever pertained to the question. And it's just like back in Indiana, like my mama told me that, and like I believe in change and opportunity. She kept talking about change.
Well, dude, she was just kind of saying. She would just say stuff like, "We need to all come together
A
and
lot
like
of platitudes in the
we need to make change." Oh, dude, I was like,
to
"What?"
JD Vance.
I was like, "What the fuck is a platitude?"
I'm not 100% sure
No.
if I could define the word platitude.
After the presidential debate, they asked JD Vance, what was that, ABC?
That was MSNBC.
Okay, so they were interviewing JD Vance, and they were like, "What do you think of what Kamala just said?" And he was like, "All she did was platitudes. It was just a bunch of platitudes and no real plans." And I was just sitting there and watching it, and I was like, "What the fuck is a platitude?" Like,
I think platitude is just like a weak like analogy, dude. Just like a vague analogy that
that's not an analogy though. Saying we need to come together, like.
maybe not exactly an analogy, but similar to an analogy. Like saying something to represent something that's not actually saying the thing, dude.
You don't know what platitude means either.
Maybe I don't, dude. But I think it's like a lot of meaningless
I was just like, what the fuck does that
meaningless things that sound good, I think is what he was getting at.
mean? No, dude, honestly though, I was watching it and I'm like, damn, like really, like if you didn't know anything about either of them and they just sat you in a chair and they're like, this is going to be the leader of the country, you're going to pick one or the other, and they had you watch that debate, I would be like, I don't feel great about either of these people,
It's like
honestly.
the giant douche and the turd sandwich.
It's literally like a giant douche and turd sandwich situation all over again.
I feel good about Trump, dude.
I don't know. I
No,
like Trump
well,
way
I'm a
more.
Trump guy, dude.
I do feel good about Trump, but it's almost like it is kind of weird. Our only option is Donald Trump. Like, there's absolutely no Republican that like is a more qualified politician. Like, I get that
probably is, but I think they just can't get the following that Trump can get.
I'm saying
Yeah.
qualified in terms of like qualified. You don't get more qualified than being the president.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, even like, let's go back to like 2015.
Well, that's a whole nother story. That was crazy what happened, dude. Like, he just won on the mic, bro. Like, he was the best speaker, and this shit's basically based on speaking. Like, no Republican had a clear front running, bro. And everyone's like, Donald Trump, I'm going to tune in for Donald Trump. And he's like icing the other Republicans, bro, on the stage because they're politicians and they're playing a game that Trump was not playing. Like, Trump was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm independently funded. And I'm also don't care about your political norms or correctness or anything. And I'm funnier, and he's like a stand-up comedian. Like, you can tell this dude has spoken publicly so much more than the other people anybody he's ever been on stage with, dude.
Yeah, but
His timing, dude.
yeah, I don't know. I choose Trump over Kamala though. Like,
Usually-
easy.
A good speaker goes hand in hand with being president. Obama was a really good speaker.
Mainly,
Obama is a good speaker, dude.
Yeah, is. Yeah, he's extremely good at speaking.
I mean, but the Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, that's just an extension of the Obama campaign, bro. Like, literally, you're getting Obama. It's like an Obamatarian government, bro. Like, you're getting the Obama package again with Kamala Harris. And
Really?
he's the leader of the Democratic
really, I
Party.
just feel like, I don't know. Like, we've had Kamala in power. We've had Trump in power. Things were better when Trump was in power.
that's how I feel.
Why wouldn't we just pick Trump again?
Well, that should have been Trump's emphasis. Like, most of the things he should have responded with were, you're in office right now. Why aren't you doing this right now? Which he did hit on that, but that should have been at the front of anything he said was, okay, you're in office right now. Like, why are things bad right now?
I read today that Kamala has requested a second debate.
No, Trump doesn't want to do a second. Trump has come out, his team came out today and said they're not doing a second one.
Why not?
I don't think, I mean, you saw the debate, dude. It was rigged,
The
bro.
female
Like,
moderator is one of Kamala Harris's like sorority sisters.
Were they just in the same sorority? You know what I'm like? Were they
I don't
both?
know if they were in it at the same time, but
But they went to the same school,
I believe so.
or were
I
they
haven't
both
really
just
looked into
like alpha betas, and like there's an alpha beta chapter at this school and an alpha beta chapter at that school, and they both happen to be alpha betas?
it, probably.
I feel like when I read that headline, I was like, that's probably what that means. I didn't like
that-
read the article.
It kind of does run deep because when I had my court case, the judge was in the same fraternity as me, and my shit was like, I never like my attorney basically told me like there's no worries at all.
Damn, that
I
white
don't think the
privilege.
sorority has
When I went
anything to do
court,
with
it
it,
was
dude.
just
I think it's
that's just
These
like a
networks,
theory
bro.
People said though. I haven't looked into it.
people who work at these networks go on to work directly for the Democratic Party and Democratic administrations. Like, it was a rigged debate. So they broke down they took a transcript of everything said in the debate. Trump was fact checked by the moderators. Fact checked, like corrected. Like, first of all, you know how fucking arrogant that is to talk to a former president and be like, that's not true though. Like, in next question, 4 times, bro. Kamala Harris, 0, bro. The panel interjected on what Trump said throughout the entire fucking debate, bro. They interrupted Kamala Harris 0 times, bro. And it's like the whole thing. Like, all the questions aren't fair. Like, they're like, Donald Trump, like, why are you so like mean and hateful? And he's like, oh, and he kind of took the bait a few times and whatever, dude. And then the question for Kamala is going to be like, why is Trump so mean and hateful? Like, don't you hate that? Like, it's just and the coverage after the debate, bro. They're like, wow, Kamala Harris, that handshake. First, that handshake, she really alphaed him there, and like everything she said was beautiful and poetic and perfect. And Trump was just an angry orange man. Like, I don't know, like
Makes no sense.
watching the coverage after the debate, it's like the American people, I don't think are that stupid, bro.
Well, everyone knows the media is not on his side. Like, the media is taking a side.
I think that might have
media is
worked
ridiculous.
against them at this point, bro. I don't know. I hope so. Cause that shit, it's really fucking ridiculous, dude.
Dude, this sucks. What I'm drinking right now. I just opened this.
Oh, the Happy Dad teas are fucking awful, dude.
Dude, Nelk. What is this?
Which I love Nelk, dude. Nelk boys, but no, that shit is dog. That's
I'm
fucking
out.
horrible.
I'm out of beer, and these have been sitting in the fridge for a minute. So I broke into these. Happy Dad. What is this? Hard iced tea. No, dude.
It's actually, which I glaze
Their
Nelk, dude.
acts.
Every fucking Happy Dad I've ever
I
had,
glaze
dude.
Nelk.
Bro, every Happy Dad I've ever had is fucking horrible, bro.
No, they're awful.
Like the worst
I've never
White
had a good
Claw
one.
is better than any Happy Dad I've ever had, and I don't even fucking like drinking White Claw, dude.
I think
Sadly,
I've tried
agree.
one other Happy Dad, and I really don't even remember if I liked it or not. This right here, though, I am gonna drink this, but I mean, goddamn, dude.
It's like bad.
No, that lemon one.
Let
the
me
lemon
try
one's-
to
That's
like
one of the worst. The original's fucking horrible too, though. The lemon's a little better than the original.
Yeah, this is the lemon tea.
The peach one was okay.
I think you actually do kind of like it now.
I don't know, dude. I
Which-
mean, no, it's not good.
The whole thing with seltzers, I don't know. I get
This
if you're
isn't
like a
even
girl-
fucking carbonated.
No, that's a tea. But like, if you're gonna drink a seltzer, why don't you just drink a fucking beer, bro? Like, I never got that.
Because I probably don't like the taste of beer.
Well, dude, I don't know. I like seltzers. I like beer better. And like when I'm at the store, I always buy a thing of beer instead of seltzers usually. But I feel like there's a right time and place for seltzers.
I mean, seltzers can be good, but just like you rather have like this like shitty like half thought out artificial flavor with like an over carbonated fucking seltzer water with, it's not
Not
like
all like that.
it's not like vodka in there. Like
No, it's
not
like
like that.
brewed.
yeah, it's like a brewed beverage that like whatever. I'm not a fucking scientist.
The high noons have bark in them.
A
Right?
beer just fucking
Well, High
tastes
Noons are a
way
little
better to me,
different,
bro.
dude.
Like, because it's not like trying to be something. It's not, it's just a fucking beer. Bro.
So the High Noons are like canned vodka seltzers.
Yeah.
That's a little, yeah. High Noons are dope.
High Noons, the whole bar stool thing, bro. Like,
Is that Barstools? High
yeah.
Noon?
Yeah, they did a good job.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, this bar stool rub you a little the wrong way.
Yeah, Dave Portnoy does.
I really don't see much
I like him though still.
Barstool shit, I feel like.
Well, just like the whole like obsessing over sports thing, bro.
That's just what they do. That's the business.
Yeah, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, did Dave Portnoy play any sports or?
I don't think so.
I do think it's a little weird to have never like really participated in a sport that much, but to be like absolutely obsessed with sports.
Dave Portnoy got his start. He started writing a fucking barstool paper, like an actual paper, and would like go around just handing them out, bro. Like at like the fucking train station and shit.
Yeah, that's weird. It worked out for him though, obviously.
Yeah, it's grinded.
Damn.
Not like Dave Portnoy, but
He went from that to breaking out the belt.
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't hate on Barstool, dude.
No, I like Barstool overall.
I wish I had their drink instead of fucking stupid ass
That is
Nelk's
facts.
drink. Damn.
I still like Noke though, but yeah, those teas, just the
They're
seltzers
fucking
in
off.
general,
They're
it
like
just
undeniably
sucks,
awful,
dude. It
bro.
sucks.
Like
I'm kind of so on the Nelk boys, dude.
for real.
Well, it's kind of like, what do they do at this point?
They're just general
Like,
bros.
they don't really make YouTube videos. They don't produce the podcast consistently.
Well, they're trying to. They do. The podcast is consistent, and they're trying to make like movie type videos, like the Bachelor one they had that was like an hour and a half. He says it's gonna be so. He said the budget for that was crazy. Like,
So, dude, that I did see that Bachelor thing. That was kind of like Drewski's Could Have Been House, where it's like this mix of like scripted, unscripted, like reality show esque
yeah,
like series. I think that's fire.
No, those are fire.
Like Nelks really wasn't that good, but
I thought it was funny.
Drewski, what could have been House, like bro,
That was funnier, dude.
that shit was fucking hilarious. Like
Drewski went off.
No, the could have been house shit is hilarious. The auditions are funny too. I used to not like Drewski as much, but I've been watching more of that shit, and that he is actually funny. I think.
You think?
Well, I don't know. He's not like a comedian per se, dude, but he is a funny dude. Like, what do you think a Drewski stand-up special would look like?
I don't know. I think he was trying stand up for a little bit. Maybe he still is.
Like, he's just like, it's a lot of like emote kind of like, like what? Like, what you say? Like, get him the fuck out of here.
Well, dude, it's like a different form of comedy.
yeah, but it's not like he has actual jokes.
Yeah, no, he's not putting out jokes. He'd have to like interact with the crowd a lot.
Yeah, like I think stand-up's a whole different thing, dude.
Damn.
Like, I think
Turn to hating.
I'm not hating, but no. That Drewski shit is funny, dude. Hell yeah. I love watching Could Have Been House, bro.
The auditions have been funny as
Dude,
fuck.
I love Glock 30.
Yeah,
That was
Glock.
your favorite?
That was my favorite. Was Glock.
He's
dude.
funny as fuck,
He's
dude.
a fucking beast.
Like he like brings on like these people who are like just like with it enough so you like don't feel bad about like making fun of them like they have a disability or something, but like just stupid enough so that they're like outrageous and they make no like logical
makes it
decisions
easy.
or anything.
It's, I don't know. Drewski is like gonna go to hell for what he's doing. He's pretty much taking advantage of retarded people.
That is what it seems like, but it is very funny.
It's hilarious. It's fun. I mean, it can be like evil and bad and hilarious. I think we talked about that. Do you remember when it was that story? This was maybe about a month ago. And the dude was in Dollar Tree and nutted on this chick's leg and ran off.
Yes.
And she like chased him out of the store. And she was like, he nutted on me. Like, I was like, damn, like what he did was like a heinous act. And like the fact that he did that isn't funny. But like that video of him like running away and her being like, he nutted
We had like some
on
crazy
me.
shirt on, dude.
And looks, dude, he had
did
a
have a
shirt
crazy
of
shirt
a
on.
candy cane that said it ain't gonna suck itself.
They caught him red-handed.
Then walked into a Dollar fucking Tree and nutted on some Latina's leg.
It's insane.
That's insane work. A drive-by nut.
I mean, no, he can't be with the rest of us in society.
There's a few
he needs
videos
to
on
be
the
locked
internet
up.
of like a drive-by nutting. I think we talked about that one where the girl's on the park bench and he's like, ugh, and fucking, she's like, ah.
Oh, the
I have
one
seen
where
that one.
she's
That's
like,
crazy.
it's like a big city and she's like sitting on her porch essentially. And he just walks by and nuts on her and then just keeps walking. And she's like, what the fuck?
He like, didn't even break stride.
That's insane. You think you could do that?
No, dude.
Like on command.
Have you seen this video we're talking about?
Yeah.
Bro, the
I
dude's
remember seeing
walking
it
down
back
the
in the
street
day.
yanking it. Never stops yanking it, just looking forward. Walks by the chick, turns, bust on her, then just turns back to walking straight. Never breaks stride, never starts yanking it. Just
So let's break that down a little bit, dude. Do you think that he could just nut on command and like see that bitch and be like, "Ah," like get her? Or do you think that like he was about to nut anyway and she just happened to be there?
dude, so that was my thought when I watched the video. Was like, so was this dude like, did he time that? Like, was this like a first degree nutting, like
Or was
premeditated?
the nut just intercepted?
Where he's like, I'm gonna start jerking a few blocks away, so by the time I reach her, like I'm about to bust. Or was he walking by and just happened to be about to bust and be like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it on this chick? Or can he just on command shoot out a load?
The on command. I want to believe that it's on command.
It's three possibilities.
It's not on command.
You don't think so?
I don't think
On
so.
command is the most out there. I
option.
You think he was
Option.
edging and waiting for someone to
I mean,
fucking-
dude, if he can nut
Don't
on
touch him.
command and how he uses it is that he goes around just busting on people, he's literally a supervillain.
He had to be edging. Only explanation now you think about it.
I think he was.
He's probably
edging.
edging and
So
holding
you-
it back.
So
let
that's
it go.
option one, the premeditated, like, I'm an edge.
But I don't think
down
he
to
like
the-
saw her. I don't think he was thinking of her. But I think he was edging looking for
So
somebody.
okay. So you think it's option two, like,
Is
He
that option
scoped
two?
her
Yeah,
out
then
from
option
like
two.
15 yards away and just was like, this is it.
I don't even know that. I think he might just turned and saw her and been like, yeah, all right. But he might have been, I don't know. There might have been edging.
I wonder if they caught that dude.
Bro, that video we watched recently
I hope they
of,
did.
The dude who has like a string of like involuntary orgasms. It's some disease he has.
Yeah.
And they
I
went
saw that.
frisbee golfing with him, and he was like, ugh.
Yeah,
He's like,
dude.
on his hand, he was like, ugh.
Did you see this shit, Trey?
Yes.
He just drops to his knees and nuts in his pants.
You can't help it.
Well, I was like, dude, if that's something that happens in your everyday life multiple times a day, do you need to drop to the floor and be like, oh, every
He said it
time?
was 6 back to back.
And yeah, it's like your fourth of the day. Like, dude, try nutting 4 times in one day. Like, that fourth nut is going to be so fucking weak. Like,
He might have been boosting his numbers with that 6. 6 seems excessive.
I was like, dude, are you
don't know what he's going through.
showing out for the camera? Like, I'm like, you couldn't sit there just kind of like, yeah.
He like gets angry.
It just happened.
Just went through it again.
Like, you
Doesn't
could do like,
faze me
stop,
anymore.
stop.
He was, and he got all 4s.
Yeah, he like dropped to his knees and was like, oh, we can't stop nutting.
It was kind of fire, honestly. It was like beautiful.
I mean, of all the
It's
diseases
majestic.
to have, you know, that's not necessarily a bad hand.
I mean, better that than leukemia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Or like, all right, would you take being blind or that?
That.
Yeah,
that
no,
might
no.
be because that might be awesome, actually, dude.
I don't know.
I
said 6 back to back?
I don't want to be blind.
Well, dude, just bring a few pairs of drawers to work. Like,
I feel like I'd be cooler about it than he was
I think it'd be more
on the
of a-
all 4s,
You'd probably drop down to your
collecting
knees.
disability.
I doubt he's like, he collects disability.
I assume so. They said he didn't work, and they said he plays fucking frisbee golf all day by himself. I'm like, is he making that shit up?
I would be like, yeah, that'd be the route I'd take if I had that disease. I would get the disability.
That's what he does. He just fucking nuts in his pants all day playing frisbee golf, dude. Like a fucking maniac.
You're telling me that's a bad life out there in the wind playing frisbee golf, busting nuts left and right?
There's worse lives to have. I
Oh my
think.
God, there's
I think
worse like
There's the
that.
worst way to live. Yeah, definitely.
Try being a little kid in the Gaza Strip right now.
That dude's my hero.
Yeah, that's tough out there in Gaza.
Yeah.
But especially you had a nut busting disease.
Imagine all that, and you have the nut busting.
Imagine you're like
disease.
a fucking Hamas sniper, dude, and you're busting nuts in your pants, which is probably haram.
They wouldn't assign you as a sniper if you were busting in your pants.
Like they're
focus
looking
at
through
all.
them, the Israelis. They're like, "Is he busting?" Like,
They probably wouldn't want you, honestly, if that's what
Probably
you were
wouldn't be
doing.
able to be
so?
there. Yeah.
No.
You're disabled.
make you go milk the goats.
I think you're disabled.
They probably just tell you to fuck off. I don't know,
You
dude.
think Hamas would? I think they need everyone they can get at this point. Even if that person's gonna hold a gun and be a sniper and bust in their pants 6 times consecutively. At any given moment, I guess. I'm like, does it have to be triggered? Does he have to like see something or like have like a thought? Be like, oh, titties, like, oh.
Yeah,
Talk
they
about
didn't.
titties.
They didn't explain that.
Specify.
They should
It was
have.
like a sneeze.
I don't think they wanted to villainize him.
Yeah, they would have paid him in a better light.
But if he was out there with his bros golfing and that was the case, he only says it when he like, I don't know, out there with the guys, busting nuts.
Busting nuts.
But something triggers his nuts. Kind of looks weird.
You ever wonder if you have cancer but you just don't fucking know?
Wow.
No.
You ever sit there and just like, do I have cancer, low key? Like, if I did have cancer, like, how the fuck would I even know?
I thought I had skin cancer for a little bit.
Well, that's probably more probable.
Well, no, I once got like a bad sunburn. Like it was so bad that like I almost considered going to the emergency room over it. Like it was like my whole body essentially. And ever since then I've just had like a ton of like after it healed up and shit, I've had a ton of freckles on my back. And then I watched this thing on skin cancer and I was like, damn, one of those little spots like could be fucking cancer. And there's one that was like bigger than the others and more like kind of like a mole.
Unclear borders, dude.
Mm-hmm. I went and got it checked out though. And they're like, nah, you're good.
Yes. I got a bad sunburn this summer. Now I have a few freckles, dude, on my shoulder that I never had before.
Dang.
What's up with that?
Sunspots.
Sunspots?
I think that's what they're called. Yeah. The dermatologist lady called it something when I went and got checked out. And there's one I was like specific, and I was like, well, like honestly, like look at all these, but this right here, I'm worried could be skin cancer. And I saw this thing, I like sunburn.
She flick it.
She like flick it and spit on it, and rubbed it, and she was like, "No, you're good."
Didn't she used to have a doctor that would like bully you and shit, dude?
No,
like he like slapped you one time.
No,
Didn't your doctor?
Dude, didn't you once go get a prostate exam and the doctor came in and you're like, all right, like, where do I got to check out? And they're like, we haven't done your exam yet. And you're like, then who just stuck his finger in my ass?
Yes.
I thought that happened. I remember you talking about
I
it.
realized I was in a Dairy Queen bathroom.
Wait, this isn't even the doctor's office.
The doctor came in and was like, sir, this is Dairy Queen.
The doctor was a 14-year-old who worked at Dairy Queen.
They said, this is Dairy Queen, and we called the police. It was like, we've asked you to leave several times now. Standing there with your pants down.
Then I had 6 uncontrollable orgasms involuntarily.
Involuntarily nutted.
I think you become a sexual offender at that point.
If you're just nutting, can you live in a
front of
school
a
zone if you're just
14-year-old?
nutting in your pants 6 times?
Dude, really just a no hands nut is crazy.
Some people claim they can channel them, like voluntarily, like with breathing exercises.
And just fucking bust in their pants.
Like if you really think about it, like the flow of your semen, dude, you don't think you could shoot one out, dude?
No, I don't think so.
Like release.
Like fucking channel my energy and like.
Well, you've seen those shorts, those videos of like these like guru dudes who will like be like touching a girl's stomach and shit, and they'll be like breathe in, and they're like, ah. Y'all seen those videos?
I have. I've never pieced together what the fuck that
like
is.
the hands-free orgasms.
That's what they're doing?
That's happening out there.
Yeah, it is, dude. It's crazy. You need to watch your bitch. Yeah.
He just walks past her,
He's
touches
giving
her
her
stomach.
Telepathic
"Oh."
fucking orgasms, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, that shit's real. Walk down the street and do that to a bitch, dude. Like,
Me.
yeah, Professor Xing your orgasms. Like,
She's like, ah.
yeah, I'm calling bullshit.
You think?
Yeah, I don't
What's
know.
up with the motherfucker who is in the park and has a yoga mat and puts his feet up in the air and fucking like kicks around girls in the air and they do like little flips and shit?
That dude's asking to get his ass beat,
What
though.
the
I don't know.
fuck is that dude doing?
I think getting women.
Well, that's not it. But like, what the fuck did he put an ad out on Craigslist? Like, how did girls sign up for that?
Probably like gymnastics. Shit like that.
Yeah, dude. I don't. He's probably got some
Probably a
Instagram page
community.
or
He'll like
something.
kickflip the bitch.
He will. Yeah, he like lays down and like he like plays airplane with him.
It's pretty fun.
Crazy.
Probably
You're
a lot
like,
of practice.
That's 4 bodies per session.
That's a lot of bodies.
That
I think.
is.
I think that's at least a 5-body set.
Did y'all see the video on Twitter and the 2 dudes were like playing catch with that chick?
You're like throwing back and forth the Asian
And
girl.
people were like, "That's 20 bodies." So like,
20 bodies. No, assigning a amount of bodies to quantify like
to a
An
non-sexual act. Yeah.
that I support that.
Well, yeah,
There's
no,
some truth
it
to
makes sense. Yeah,
Do you
there
think
is a
you
little
could
bit
get
of truth.
bodies ruled against you in court, dude?
Maybe
Like a civil suit? The
Like-
judge's like, that's a body, Your Honor.
like you're appealing a body.
Yeah. bodies appealed, that would
Yeah.
suck. If you got taken to court and had a body appealed, bro, by a girl.
I was like, she started twerking on the security guard. That's at least 2, and they're like overruled.
That's no bodies.
Yeah. How do y'all feel about the Talk to a podcast?
Fucking count. I listened
I don't
to a little
really,
bit of it today.
Get much into it yet.
I haven't listened to it either, but I saw she got like a studio and shit.
So it's Jake Paul like media company.
Damn, dude. She just gets the podcast handed to her. We're out here fighting for our fucking lives.
Well, we didn't have a moment like she did, dude.
No, we really didn't.
Nor could we probably. She was saying that it's not. She doesn't like people saying Tua. She says Hawk Tua.
I see what she means. Oh yeah, dude. Just interrupt the podcast.
Yeah, shut the hell up.
No, but
My fucking pants, dude.
did you? Here,
Show the
stand
camera.
up. Show the camera. Did you rip your
Show the
pants?
camera.
No, Jay, come back.
No, get back in here.
Come back.
Get back in here. Nah, Joe. Joe, get back in here. Show the camera. Bruh.
Dude, he really ripped his pants.
They're split like they're like this is like fucking bad. Dang, why is it so big?
Nah, dude. All right.
rip we were dealing with right there, dude.
Nah, you had a chance to show it.
Yeah, it's not cool when you don't
I've
have
been
them on.
ripping pants lately, dude. I've had like 3-4 pairs of shorts that are ripped.
What have you been doing?
Just being a hefty boy, I guess, dude.
Damn, you're fat as fuck.
Getting big.
Doing squats, dude.
Splitting pants.
It happens sometimes, dude.
That's ridiculous.
There was a lot of pressure on those pants.
Yeah, especially because they're pretty big pants, dude. Shorts. But when you're just that
What
explosive,
size are those? XL?
those are just larges, dude.
Oh.
Maybe I need an XL. dude.
Obviously, you need an XL. Fuck, man.
That was brutal. Imagine if that shit happened to me at work, dude.
That'd be fire.
I'd be fucked, bro.
You wouldn't just go to your supervisor and be like, "Hey, I ripped my pants."
Well, dude, I have to. So when I go to work, I have to park in a parking garage and walk like through like a couple buildings to like get to where I am, dude. So I would have to like walk through like with ripped pants.
be like a walk of shame.
I would have to fucking be like, does anybody have a fucking jacket or some shit, dude? In the summer, that might be tough to come by.
For real, you would bring more attention to it, or would you just go to your supervisor quietly and then leave as fast?
What
as
if I
you
wasn't? What if I was free balling?
could? Don't do that.
You'd be in trouble.
Too old to free ball.
Too old to free ball.
And too old to free ball, dude. If you're showing up at an office and working every day,
At work is crazy.
Yeah, you can't be free balling, dude.
In pants, but like
Because
around the house.
anything could happen like that right there.
Yeah. Around the house, you get free ball.
I mean, no, yeah, that's different.
I think it's good to free ball, actually, dude. I think it's healthy for your nuts.
I mean, I usually wear
think it is.
boxers.
So yeah, boxers is good.
I let the cojones breathe.
Boxers are you were boxer briefs.
No, I wear straight up boxers, dude.
See, so the thing about the boxers is that like I don't know. I feel like sometimes like the bottom of it, if it ever rides up, it doesn't have like that spandexy stretchiness to it. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like I feel like they need to make
Explain that more.
boxers like so with your pair of boxer briefs, it's a stretchy material. Like a polyester blend. And something like boxers, like a lot of the boxers I have are like cotton. So they don't stretch. So it's hard.
They can like kind of wad up. Just
Yeah.
like every time you go pee or some shit, like just straighten that shit out. You'll be good. Don't wear anything like super tight.
Well, why don't they make boxers that are the other material?
Well, it would still bunch up and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd probably just be like worse,
Yeah.
probably.
I think worse. I don't know, man.
No, dude, boxers are good the
And
way
boxers
they
have little to no boner protection, dude. Like, you really are fucking.
You get midday boners.
Dude, you got to do the flip and tuck.
Test is flowing, dude.
Flip and tuck, dude.
You do have
Flip
to
and
flip and
tuck.
tuck.
Yeah.
The flip and tuck never fails.
The thing,
like a
the place that
natural
the flip and
instinct.
tuck does not work at, though, dude, is when you're a lifeguard, bro.
That is true.
You have to wear the fucking slides. pretty
Because
much.
one, if you're a lifeguard, you're probably like 16 to 18, like at the peak of your boners. And two, you're going to work with a bunch of chicks in bikinis and you're working at a pool. You're staring at ass all day as a lifeguard. Like,
No, dude. That's a
very
place
true.
where you get boners, is when you're 16 and
I was a
up.
lifeguard, but the thing is, you're sitting down your whole job. Your job is to sit down and watch. So
But there's standing stations where you have to pace back and forth. Walking
Oh, well, no, I
close
mean,
proximity.
there's some
babes.
sticky situations you can get into, dude. I don't know. You just got to fucking do the best you can each time.
Yeah.
Like,
Think
You gotta
about
talk
stuff
to
that makes
yourself.
you sad.
yeah, think about like old fat ladies or,
You gotta think about something that's like disgusting.
yeah.
You gotta think about saving lives, which sometimes will also give you a boner.
Yeah,
if you're
dude,
that
that's
dead
gonna-
set on saving
saving lives, dude.
protecting people, dude. Like I was.
Hell
You
no.
just got to look
It's
at
gonna
the
get me
fattest
rocked up.
person at the pool.
She's like, you fat motherfucker. Like, ugh.
It just was try to alleviate your boner some. No, being a lifeguard and getting a boner is a bad situation. Because, no, the flip and tuck is nullified.
Just have the head peeping out, bro.
Well, bro, you can't do that.
You can't do that.
And the flip and tuck is the go-to in any other situation.
Like, imagine if you were a lifeguard and someone you worked with had the head of their dick overseeing the top of their
No.
shorts, dude.
Listen
You'd
to
be
this
like, get him the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
In
dude.
like seventh, I think it was like 6th or 7th grade, and you know how you go to like summer workouts when you play football. So this dude like showed up, like we were all just pulling up that morning, and like before coaches get there, we'd just wait outside of the locker room, or like the just area, I guess. And fucking, I don't know why, but motherfuckers were talking about their abs and shit. And this one motherfucker pulled his shit up, and he was tucking, and that shit was fucking hilarious.
What
That
Stuff,
sounds
huh?
hilarious.
Yeah, that sounds
I felt bad for him, but that shit was funny as
like
fuck.
his idiot.
I was like, "You're fucking dumbass! You forgot that that's what you were doing this
That shit's
morning."
funny as fuck.
Forgot you had a boner.
But you can't even. Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
I don't know. That sounds like he did that on purpose.
But you can't hate on him too much because I feel like the tuck method is being used globally, dude.
Well, it's instinctual.
It's really like the
It's like-
fucking.
that's what I said, it's like
it's
an
the
instinct.
meta of boner dealing with boners.
yeah.
Dude, I didn't even know about the tuck till a fucking kid said that shit to me on the bus one time, bro.
What? You didn't find out instinctively?
I didn't know about the tuck till like halfway through 7th grade. Yeah,
Nobody
bro.
told me about the
I
talk. It was
feel-
just something I like.
Yeah.
When I
I was
found
just
out other
kinda,
people
like,
did it, I was like,
creeping
"Damn."
around.
I
dude.
feel like my first thought was to naturally just flip that shit up into the waistband.
Yeah, that
and
was the
then
first thought.
later I heard other people talk about it and I was like,
I was just
Yeah, this
creeping
is the
around,
same
really.
for me.
Like fucking like
So how'd the conversation on the bus
staying
come up?
low. Bro, he was just wasn't even fucking talking to me, bro. He was just spouting like, yeah, like when I get boners, I flip it up in my waistband. Like that's what you gotta do. And I was like, that is what you gotta do, isn't it? Like light bulb. Never went back,
Dang.
dude. Never looked back, dude.
That's insane that that's how you like realized or found out how to do it.
Yeah.
You didn't have the natural instincts.
no, yeah. I mean,
What if you can't tuck?
Well, sometimes if you're wearing jeans,
What if your
bro,
waistband's
sometimes
too
the
far out?
then
tuck
it's not going to be that
sometimes the
noticeable in
tuck
first
can
place.
get in the way of you
But it
zipping
could
up
be.
your
It
jeans.
could
Dude.
be like a,
Yeah.
Y'all ran into
it's
that?
like 3 inches. It's just popping out there. And
If you're
just
wearing
like, what is
jeans that have a zipper, sometimes the tuck can prevent you zipping up your zipper to the full capacity.
that?
dude.
It kind of gets scary at that point because
Dude,
the
and-
zipper's involved.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
you got to
the
pick
sharp
your
teeth.
poison at that point.
Yeah.
Like, what's worse, having your fly down or.
If you have your fly down, like, is that the undercarriage of your dick?
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
Vertically aligned with your fly? Like, what? You're like,
Nah.
no.
That won't happen.
No, it's not
They're like, come on, look at this. They're like pointing at it. You're like,
He's like, oh, stop it.
No, always, if you have a shirt on, always trust the flip and tuck.
Facts.
see, when I used to flip and tuck, I just rip my pants now. I used to rip my pants from the front sometimes when I flip and tuck.
No, nah, you never did that. That's never
Fuck,
happened
no.
to you.
The front
Damn.
rip.
Do you think anyone's ever gotten in trouble at school for having a boner?
No, I was talking to
Like, hey, stop having a boner.
one of my coaches, and he said there was a kid that like was beating his shit in one of his like special ed classes.
Well, that's different.
That's different and cursed.
But no, like if you're
Thank
just,
you for
crazy.
that, dude.
if you
No,
just
that's
wear
just a
gym
crazy
shorts
story.
to school every day and you're walking around with just like a full stiffy.
That's that's the weird line because I feel like an adult should talk to him, but at the same time, you're
No,
talking to a
dude,
kid about
if he's
boners.
just walking around rotted up to the hallway, someone has to intervene.
Yeah, you have
Someone
to
should
say
be like,
something.
"Hey, bro, flip that shit up in your waistband."
Oh, they do flip and tuck. Flip and tuck, dude.
Literally, that would be like the kid's obviously lacking male guidance if he's walking around with boners and shit, just like,
Like fucking common sense.
motherfucker knocking over shit when he's turning, dude.
If I was a teacher and I saw a kid with a raging hard on that he just was not trying to conceal at all, I might just walk by him and be like, flip and tuck, dude. Flip and tuck.
He might be like, "What?" If he doesn't know about it,
Then I would just keep walking. I'd be like, I did everything I
he'd be
could.
like, "Flip it in the waistband."
I might be like, come here, man. You know, like, you can't walk around. You can't walk around like that.
You should just go, "Hey, that, cut it out."
Yeah, maybe, dude. Maybe.
Slowly, it just
It live shrinks in front of you. You're like, "No," it's like semi chub. You're like, "Nope," like all the way. He's like,
Michael.
I still see it.
Like, hey, that doesn't look soft to me, friend.
It was very soft.
I need you guys.
You're going to jail.
I need y'all to stop
Yeah, you're going to
talking
jail.
about teenage
There's no
penis.
good way to address it, but it does need to be addressed.
You
Damn.
can't just be having boners.
So, teachers, if you're a teacher and you're watching this, tell us what you would do in the comments if your student wasn't trying to hide his boner.
If you're a middle school teacher, potentially a wrestling coach, please tell us.
What's that got to do with it?
If you're a middle school wrestling coach and all you do is stare at your students' boners.
Joe recently saw his middle school wrestling coach.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you texted me and said you saw.
You like had to text
Yeah.
your big bro and
Good
tell
old
him you
coach.
saw. You're like,
saw,
I
bro.
saw Coach, big bro.
Dude, that's our fucking guy, bro.
No, he's cool
No,
as
he's
fuck.
dope as fuck.
Dude, he went with us to that Strike Force event where we saw Daniel Cormier.
Dude, that was so
pre-UFC
fucking sick.
Daniel Cormier. We
No, that's pretty cold.
Just getting to go to a Strike Force event
Fuck
is
the dude
cool.
up.
Because I've never been to a UFC event, but like I've been to a Strike Force event. You know, like I could always go to a UFC event. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But like, dude, it was fucking Strike Force, bro.
That is
Like,
kind of sick and retro, bro. Tap out vibes.
dude.
is
Strike
fire.
Force
I love Tap
was
Out.
a fucking vibe, dude. When Nick Diaz was champ, just fucking
Give me a hell. Give me a yeah.
running through motherfuckers. Like
The highlights.
that shit was insane.
Click, click, boom.
No, the Nick Diaz Strike Force run was fucking wild.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah, Paul Daly fight.
When did Strike Force end?
Like
Dude,
2014.
Semi recently, didn't they they got bought out by the UFC
2015.
and then that's when Ronda Rousey came over.
Maybe like 2016.
I think it was like 14 to 16.
See,
somewhere
Ronda
around there.
Rousey, bro. We were working that Ronda Rousey armbar in jiu-jitsu, dude. Me and Trey watched every Ronda Rousey finish.
No,
She
it's
hit
pretty
that shit in
crazy,
like
dude.
every fucking UFC fight ever. So
It's
much
like her
so
go-to on
that
the
was like,
position.
did our coach just watch this fucking video? Is that why he was like, we're doing this?
Zoe showed.
I
Like,
hit
you
that
didn't
shit
even
today,
bring it up.
bro. Dude. Fucking, if you get somebody, bro, if you have one flanker in, but you're not like cross body riding, like you're just like parallel,
Yeah.
and you go over that arm, you can sit there with that leverage and grab that leg and fucking pull him up.
Well, dude, didn't they merge Strike Force into the UFC and they made a new weight class in women's and Ronda Rousey? Like they merged her title with the UFC title when she joined.
I
Her
don't think
Strike Force title.
I don't think that she came over as the champion. No, I think that she had to. I think she won it like inaugurally, like didn't defeat a champion for it. But I don't think she came over with the title. I think they had like a 4-person tournament. I think so.
So like a true title merger. So she fought like existing champ of another weight class, or but like wasn't it like a
I think she
new
fought
weight class?
Misha Tate, dude.
No,
She fought Misha Tate early. I think she fought her twice, right?
Misha Tate beat her, right?
The second time. No, I think she fucked up Misha Tate the first time, dude.
Yeah, I'm not too
She kinda
sure.
lost it after Holly.
That was pre-Holly, dude.
Oh, she lost pre-Holly?
No, she didn't lose pre-Holly. No, she loved her first loss was to Holly Holmes.
That's what I'm saying.
Her
She
second loss
lost it
was
after
to
Holly.
Misha. She got
Yeah.
choked out by Misha Tate.
Yeah,
Yeah, she kind of fell off.
but I believe
Holly-
she armbarred Misha Tate, like her second
first
fight in
time?
the UFC.
Huh. I'll have to go back and look that up, dude.
But no, Ronda Rousey was a fucking beast. Bro.
No,
Like, people
her-
hate on her.
Her grappling
Well,
was
dude, she's
ridiculous.
just so unlikable as like a personality. But dude, like her run, when you put everything together, the Strikeforce run with the UFC run, like she is like that's the best female UFC fighter.
And when
run.
she was lean, bro. And
I'll put it over Amanda Nunes' run.
when she was lean in those little shorts, dude. Would.
Yeah, would
Wow.
would
Would, bro. For sure, dude.
for sure.
She's married to Travis Brown, the dude who knocked out Brendan Schwab.
No
Had him,
disrespect.
reaching like that.
I like that.
Who was she married to before that?
I'm not sure. Dude.
Or no, not married. She dated or something another fighter.
Probably John Cena.
It was probably John Cena.
I do remember something like that.
The John Cena Rousey romance.
Yeah, you just never saw him in any
Damn.
pictures.
That would have been a fire storyline in the WWE.
Bro, Dominic Mysterio was making out with Trish Stratus. And
No.
Or Trish.
Liv Morgan.
Liv
Liv
Morgan,
Morgan.
dude. Yeah. Trish Stratus, she's an old bitch, right?
Yeah. No, dude. Dominic's got it going on right now, dude.
I was like, he just gets to like.
He gets to do what he wants, dude.
I was like, what kind of storyline is
he's
this?
royalty.
These bitches are like fighting over him and shit.
If you look back, WWE always has like the crazy heels getting pussy. Like, remember when Santino was dating Maria and shit? Like,
He was dating Beth Phoenix for a while.
yeah, no, dude. They let the like
Remember
if
Edge.
Bro,
and
Maria was
Lita?
a piece of ass.
like the super
bro.
heels.
Maria was a certified piece of ass.
No, dude. When I was in 6th grade in my locker, I had a picture of Maria and a picture of Michelle McCool in bikinis in my locker.
Michelle McCool was fire.
That's fire. Did you
Trish
take them
Stratus
out of a
might have been,
WWE
like, the best.
magazine?
I printed them off and cut them out.
Oh,
and
what
taped
was that
them onto
one,
the locker? You did
like
stuff
Mickey
like that back
James?
then.
Who?
Mickey James. I used to fuck with her.
Yeah,
See, I
dude.
never thought
I
she was that
remember
hot,
Mickey
dude.
James.
I liked her.
When I watched Raw, she fought on that.
I liked what she
WWE
had
card.
going on with Trish Stratus.
Dude, Kelly was a fucking
Kelly
babe.
was
Kelly
fire.
Kelly, Michelle McCool.
That was back when they were divas.
Yeah. Who else? I'm trying to think. Is that all the ones I know? I remember Maria, Kelly, Michelle McCool, Mickey James, Beth Phoenix.
There's like one named like Ashley or something. I feel like there's. I'm thinking. I have one in my head. I just
Somebody
can't
I
else,
might
remember.
not
bro.
even remember any besides that. I feel like I am missing someone.
I'm
There's-
missing somebody,
There's like
dude.
another key player
Yeah.
because they had a solid roster of female
Let me look
wrestlers
up,
back
let me
then.
look up.
The best.
Look up like the 2008 WWE Diva roster.
That's good.
That shit'll be deep.
Bro, that edit where they put the fucking WWE song and like cut up the UFC highlights. Like
No,
it's-
they did like a WWE style intro, but for UFC. And I was like, bro, why is this not the intro to every fucking UFC event?
that shit gives me chills.
I actually bookmarked that on Twitter.
That shit literally gave me chills.
So I
I
could
was like,
I was like, that was so
fucking
sick.
sick. I love WWE.
They had like Adesanya doing the flips and Strickland
Oh, the
punching
UFC.
Duplessis in the
Oh,
crowd. No, that
Monday
shit.
night.
I'm gonna
Tori
watch
Wilson.
that as soon as we're done with this.
What is that song, bro?
Wait, say what'd you say?
Tori Wilson.
I remember
That was
Tori
one.
Wilson.
Melina.
I remember Melina.
Melina.
Go back to Melina, dude. I remember her.
Let's see. Let me see here too. Yeah, I remember her. That was Edge's girl.
Sorry,
right?
camera. You look her up.
Was that Edge's girl?
No, he was a Lita.
Oh, Lita.
No, I do remember Edge's bitch. And
Michelle
dude,
McCool,
remember like it
Cherry?
was Valentine's Day and like
Candice
they were in the
Michelle.
bed
Yeah, they had a bet out there.
and they had like the whipped cream and shit. I was kind of like, all right.
Candice Michelle.
I remember her. Yeah.
She was a bad.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna have to do a fucking flip and talk, dude.
I need to go to
who
the
else we got
bathroom.
here?
About to tear my pants from the front.
Maria, of course. Kelly. Jillian, I hated her actually.
I remember Jillian. Jillian was hot.
Lillian.
Jillian, I remember
Don't
Jillian.
remember her really. Nah. Nah.
Wait, let me see these names, dude. I remember Victoria.
I like Victoria.
She looks familiar. See,
Yeah.
they were way more sexualized back then, dude. They're showing half their tits and shit.
No,
that was
dude,
kinda
they were
crazy back then.
popping ass.
Like that
back in
picture
the
you
day.
just showed me of her, there was no picture like that, like made by the WWE. Of
Oh,
any
well,
of the
do
current-
you can't just point out the kids anymore?
They were kind of soft core porn.
They were like softcore pointing
which
us. Yeah.
I appreciated.
No, I mean no complaints here, but
Remember the video game? You could adjust the girl's titty size,
SmackDown versus Raw 07.
and they make you think you're about to fuck a girl, dude. Remember, like after you win a match, they're like, she's like, "Come back with me." If, like, follow
no,
her.
bro, the career mode was sick.
I was like, I'm about to pipe her, and then it like cuts to black, and I was like, fuck.
No, I played that game so fucking hard. I played the career mode so many times. Is like because you know how your story can go different ways.
Yeah.
Like you can get different numbers for the Royal Rumble and stuff based on how you do. I had like worn out every possibility.
Bro, if they had a cross-platform WWE 2007, bro, video game,
Like if they remade it.
and it was you could play online, I would play that shit, bro. I was thinking about that recently.
Who owns all that now? Microsoft? Because that was Activision, right?
I believe it was Activision, yeah, but
Yeah.
I would love to play that. Even by myself, I would probably run through
Dude, some of those Activision games from back in the day fucking hit. No, bro. If they wanted to, well, dude, because the thing is, Microsoft doesn't own the rights to any of the WWE games anymore. So they can't like remake a SmackDown versus Raw. But if they wanted to renew their license, like they just did for the Marvel games, they're about to re-release like Ultimate Alliance and stuff.
it.
like-
I would love to play WWE.
That's what they're like. All the Marvel games from when we were kids, like remember like Ultimate Spider-Man, Marvel Alliance,
Yeah.
and shit. And, they're expecting
Yes,
all
bitch.
those to get re-released because Microsoft just renewed its license with Activision. Dude,
That's
if
what I was
they
thinking
did that
Ashley.
and like did a full remake to SmackDown versus Raw, that would be fucking crazy.
No, that'd be sick, dude. Like,
I would pre-order
remember
that.
the Money in the Bank matches and shit?
Well, dude, you could have custom matches where you could create your own rules. They had an insane create a player, a fire career mode, and the roster was like stacked, dude.
John Cena was sick as fuck in that game. Like his entrance, like the old school one.
Yes, dude. And then to top it off, bro, you had like the most fire fucking soundtrack in a game ever.
No, that shit was fire, dude. Money in the Bank, shorty, what you drink?
Like 4 different 3 Days Grace songs.
If you feel so empty.
No, they had some gas. WWE's always had some pretty good music. I feel like.
Yeah. What's the song in the Raw song? It was like Papa Roach or whatever.
Yeah.
How the fuck did that shit go?
Like burning. That was like you would
there's two different songs. Yeah.
no, that is it.
Chill, take a breath, do this,
Yeah, that's the same song.
I was thinking of Burner.
No. I remember that's like, bro, you would be in the other room and you hear that on the TV, like the burning, and you'd be like, oh
similar
shit,
song.
and like run to the living room.
Go.
Whoa!
Damn, bro.
I think that's the like most legendary for me.
See, I was thinking of the one
the sickest intro.
Somebody take me through this nightmare.
So that was
That
just on
one
the
was
game
gas.
Yeah, that's a
soundtrack.
game
that
song.
wasn't ever
That was
played,
on the
like,
game. That was gas.
on WWE. That shit was fire.
That was on the 07.
could see
The darkest side of
animal. That's 3 Days Grace too, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, there was like 4 3 Days Grace songs on the soundtrack.
You're bumping that in the studio, dude.
It was cold, yeah.
Fuck, that shit's sick, bro. Jesus.
It's legendary.
It was just a good fucking game. Like sometimes you just look back on a game and you're like, God damn, that was a good game.
Video game.
There was a lot of good games from that era.
Well, they really were.
Grand Theft
dude.
Auto, San Andreas.
I was playing UFC 08, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was
UFC
fire.
was fun back then.
That shit had fire soundtrack.
Undisputed.
Yeah.
Undisputed 2008. Was that? There was like Forrest Griffin was on the cover.
I'm pretty sure, dude.
Yeah. That one was sick as fuck. What else from back then, dude? I don't even know. Halo 3, obviously.
Yeah, Halos, Call of Duties.
I feel like Halo was low key bigger than COD back then, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Motherfuckers
Halo
were
was
spamming
huge.
Halo, bro.
Dude,
Halo was massive.
Halo 3 was so sick.
But Halo's only Xbox too, so
Yeah,
take
it
that
was.
into account.
Yeah.
We were running Xbox 360,
We
bro.
were on the Xbox
Most
360.
kids-
They shared
I feel
Xbox
like had
360, dude.
360s. I had a 360.
The 360 was just a solid
You had a
console.
360?
hmm
I thought you were a devout PlayStation here, dude.
No, my first PlayStation was I had a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. I don't think I ever had a PlayStation 3. I just went straight to an Xbox 360.
Yeah, that was the PS3 competitor.
And then I went to PS4 and then PS5. Xbox now. I have both. But
You had a PS. You didn't have an Xbox One?
no.
Xbox
I
One.
had the dark green. I had the army green
that
and
on
gold
the consoles,
Halo.
yeah.
I fucked with the Xbox One, dude.
Yeah, it was like the army green and gold Halo Xbox 360.
I know what that is, yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, the Xbox One, it was a solid console. I like the Xbox Series X a lot more than I like the Xbox One.
We need to get my Xbox. I think it'd be a good piece.
The Series X is fucking sick, dude. PS5 sick too.
See, I had the PS4. At one point, I bought a pair of Yeezys. I traded I had like a set of fake IDs, and I traded one of my fake IDs for a pair of Yeezys to a dude who was going to jail, dude. I took those Yeezys, bro, and then traded them for a PS4, bro.
That's solid.
Took the PS4 and then sold that shit, dude. But I had the PS4 for like 6 months, dude. I play it a little bit, and the interface, bro, I just couldn't get with it. I was just like, I like Xbox shit way better than this, bro, because I just wasn't used to it. I don't know.
So honestly, I like Xbox. Really, what wins me over for Xbox today in 2024 is Game Pass, dude.
Yeah, the Game Pass is so lopsided.
It just nukes, like, because dude, I get it. PS5, they do have some exclusives, like those Spider-Man games were amazing. God of War is amazing. I do want to play those Final Fantasies, but it's just like, bro, like I'm okay with missing out on those if I get Game Pass.
Yeah, it makes it worth it.
And especially, dude, we're not gonna have to pay for this year's Call of Duty. It's just
pretty
coming to
fire.
Game Pass day one, dude.
Yeah, we played the Call of Duty demo. That shit was pretty fun, dude.
I think
I'm-
this Call of Duty might be fun.
Multi-directional sliding.
Yeah, I was playing the beta for Black Ops 6. I fucked with it. They got, like the omnidirectional fucking maneuvering and shit. I liked it. I thought it was fun. The new maps are fun. I'm not huge on the new, like, so it looks like they're going to make a shit ton of small maps.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what it's looking like.
Containers, Nuketown type maps. That I'm not huge on, but I guess I'm down for.
Better than just replaying Nuketown and Shipment.
That is true. It is one thing. Like Call of Duty needs new maps, dude. Like Nuketown's fun, Rust is fun, Containers is fun. But at a certain point, I'm like, dude, y'all gotta keep making new shit. And I feel like that was one of the biggest things with the last few CODs. When you really break it down, is like, bro, people were pissed about the maps.
Yeah, they haven't released like a good set of maps in a minute.
Yeah, and the ones that I saw in the beta were promising. It was only like 4 of them.
Yeah, the maps that are on the beta seemed like they'd be fun.
Yeah,
Some of them were like extremely small though.
yeah, some of them were really small.
I
But
probably like it overall.
that's what I mean. That's kind of what Call of Duty is supposed to be, in my opinion. Like Call of
Yeah, it's run
Duty,
and gun.
you're supposed to have smaller maps, like arena shooter.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Joe's. This is
Oh, it's way over.
Damn, dude.
No, dude.
I know I'm goated at COD, bro.
I was watching you suffer, bro. Suffer on that
Tough.
beta.
Cap.
it's hard for you, but it's okay.
I feel like you're just too rough on the sticks, dude.
You have yeah.
You got to be gentle on the sticks when it comes to shooting stuff.
You gotta have soft hands.
Soft thumbs. You need to have tender little thumbs.
That
Damn.
boy's got soft hands.
Nah, but everyone who knows I'm goated at that shit.
At Call of Duty,
Yeah, in Fortnite.
I would
Yeah.
say you're known for being like the opposite of that. Like,
Joe's
like it's
cheats
just
at
not your
shooter
thing.
games.
Like,
No.
no, you're pretty good at sports games, right?
I'm good at them all.
He's like okay at sports games and really bad at shooter games.
Good at them all, dude.
Dude, what I wish would hit main consoles is like a fighting game that would catch on to like the mainstream.
Yeah. It's just all the fighting games become so like the skill gap. They make the skill gaps terrible.
they're just too hard to get into, bro. You gotta like memorize combos and shit. Like I wanted to get that new Street Fighter because it looks so sick, but I was like, dude, I'm gonna have fun for like 2 hours, then I'm gonna start getting into playing online, and it's just gonna be so discouraging.
Bro, I have
That's how Mortal
1,300
Kombat always goes.
1,300
I beat the-
online wins in UFC 4, bro.
That's intense. But yeah,
Quite a bit.
that is a fighting game.
play a
Over
lot of
1,000
UFC.
knockouts, dude, online.
Dude, the UFC games are good, bro. I feel like they don't get a fair shake, and I feel like they don't get considered as like actual fighting games. Like they don't get taken seriously, like Street Fighter or like Smash Bros. But dude, I think some of the pros out there should fucking start running UFC, dude.
Well, the UFC shit, dude, there is a major skill gap, bro. Like,
yeah, UFC, you gotta like dodge.
if you
and
just start
shit.
playing UFC, you cannot beat someone who plays for real, bro. Like, at all, bro.
And bro, it's a little different than other fighting games in that you don't have these crazy combos to memorize. Like kind of like the basic nature of the controls allows you to kind of make it up as you go along and like feel like you kind of figure out your own combos.
Bro, you end up throwing like combos that are used in real life, bro. Like,
exactly.
That's the trippy thing about
Well,
it.
like, cause say you're playing Mortal Kombat, and you want to be a Scorpion Man, you got to go through and memorize the specific combos for super specific moves that character is gonna hit. Whereas if you're playing UFC, I mean, you got jabs, hooks, kicks.
Like if you're playing as Raiden on Mortal
uppercuts.
Kombat and you hit a right D-pad, left D-pad, square, like almost simultaneously, that's like his best move.
Yeah, they're like specific
I still,
actions.
like remember
you're
that.
like going through, but like with UFC, you kind of get to like I don't know, like freestyle it in a way.
Well, you'll watch two good people play a UFC game. That shit low key looks like a real UFC fight, bro. Like it's not that far from it, dude.
Yeah.
Especially like the strategy put into it.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. Like I said, there's a huge skill gap.
No, I think
You gotta know how to grapple if you're playing MMA, bro. Like in UFC, you have to know how to grapple.
yeah.
Like anyone who can grapple is gonna shred you, bro.
I think the UFC games are really like underrated.
See, I've never played UFC 5 because I'm waiting for it to come to Game Pass.
See, I played the demo. I had like 10 hours for free, and I played them.
People are still on UFC 4, bro. Like,
I
I
was-
get matches instantly every time I'm
I
on.
was running online and doing pretty good. I like the grappling better. It's kind of hard to remember fucking how it was. It's different than how UFC 4 was. But I mean, no, it's cool. You got a more updated roster. The graphics look more polished and everything.
Yeah, but the roster in UFC 4 is not that out of date. dude.
It's really not that out of date.
Like
yeah.
Patty Pimblett's in there, bro. Like pretty much like anyone who's relevant right now. I don't think Marab's not in there.
So are they updating it? Like,
Is
are they
Alex
switching up?
Pereira?
So who's the champion at middleweight right now
The champion in middleweight, I believe,
in UFC 4?
is Alex Pereira, dude. I think that was the last
Oh,
update, dude.
okay.
Oh, so it's been not too far back.
Yeah, why don't you just get UFC 5, dude?
It was $40. I think it's gonna come to Game Pass.
It probably will.
It'll eventually, but you're
And
missing out a lot.
something, bro, about winning an online UFC fight game gives you like, yeah,
No,
like,
dude.
and I'll beat your ass in real life. Like that's like how you feel afterwards.
Bro, that's kind of just fighting games in general, dude. Like, bro, winning a game like a 1v1 online of Super Smash Bros. Feels so fucking good.
There used to be like the 1v1s in the Call of Duties. I used to run that shit a lot.
Yeah.
That shit's
Well, people
similar.
get especially salty in UFC because I don't know. I feel like there is like that element of like I don't know,
It
like
comes to a point if you're playing somebody.
maybe
that's
I'll
so
beat
much
your ass in
better
real
than
life
you.
too. Like
Well, I feel like UFC, it comes to a point. There's like you just. It's kind of like Fortnite. You go up against somebody that can build. You know you're not killing them. In a UFC, you go up against somebody that you literally 2 rounds in, you haven't landed a fucking punch. You like shit. You'll start to get pissed off.
Well, bro, the thing about you have to be able to
that's
hit
every
strikes,
fighting
bro.
game, though. You know,
Yeah.
You have to be able to hit body shots.
like
pretty
they have
much, bro.
rounds in Tekken and Street Fighter, and
Yeah, no, I know that, but just like in general, I'm not even talking about like the round based shit. I'm just talking about it comes to like a certain skill gap, and then that will piss you off, and
oh, dude,
that's what get you like the most pissed. I feel like.
I feel like that's what took fighting games out of the mainstream. Because if you think about it, like fighting games used to be just as mainstream as like the sports games. But no, it's just like the skill gap. Like you got to be so good to have fun online.
Gotta put a lot of time into.
I mean, unless you just have fun getting your ass beat. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
dude, I wanted to get into Guilty Gear because it just looks so good.
Mhm.
But dude, I was like, bro, what the fuck am I doing on here? I was like,
Yeah,
how
hard.
long is it gonna take before I can even like just chill on here? You know,
Yeah.
dude, Multiversus was fun. That's out still. It's fucking sick. I wish more people played that.
it's like Bugs Bunny and shit.
It is like a Warner Brothers Super Smash Bros. You got like Batman, Bugs Bunny, LeBron James.
It's fire.
LeBron.
Why'd you say his name?
Damn, I was actually watching LeBron highlights the other day.
Jerking off.
I was like, damn, this dude is fucking the GOAT. Like,
He's fucking crazy.
All right, fuck no, dude. Like, you cannot say that he's better than Michael Jordan, bro. Like,
I don't know.
people
dude.
do.
I know some people, but they're wrong, dude.
A lot of people do.
I would say less people do than say Michael Jordan is, but
Yeah.
Damn, there's probably some data on that available.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
could look
but-
that up.
How many people
well, the term is, how many people? There's probably some data available.
think LeBron is better than Michael Jordan?
But like, better is subjective, like inherently.
Yeah. That's
So-
why I said think.
That's why it's a debate, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, damn, y'all want to wrap it up there?
I think
Wrap
Wrap it up on that. Yeah.
Wrap it up, dude.
All right. Hey, well, that was the Cream Pod, fucking episode 23. And thank you for riding with us for 23
Thanks for
episodes.
doing tricks on it.
Thanks for doing tricks on it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and send to your grandma.